about headship in the Bible, talks about God, Christ, man. When Christ came down here, the head of him was God. He always shouted out to God, hey, you my father. You're over me. I give you blessings. Then when he created man, who was over man was Jesus Christ. If I could have acted out, I would have a guy, and a girl. One represent God, Jesus, man, and woman. That's how headship is. God takes his head off, he covers Christ. Christ takes his head off, he covers the man. Man takes his head off, he covers the woman. Now this is the problem. When we're married, this is what happened. God is over Christ because he gave shout out to him. Christ is over the man. He submits to the man. That's why it's easy for you to submit to a man, because we submit first. Okay. All right. And then the man is over the woman. Not so much we dog you, but we cover you. Now the problem is when we're not married and I sleep with you, this is what happens. God is head of Christ. Christ is head of man. And if they're single, Christ is head of woman. When I sleep with her, I'm not sleeping with her, I'm sleeping with... Let me back up. When he died for us, he said, accept me. If you accept me, I bought you. You're not your own. That means whatever you do, holla at your boy. If you do whatever you do, that's cool. You want to date, that's cool. Holla at me. Filter through me. Look at my principles. Don't talk to him, because look at my principles. That's what I'm about. So he says, if you sleep with her and she's mine, that's not her body. You're sleeping with me. Does that make sense? I'm telling you, because this was saved my life. I was so out there. I stroked many. And the problem is because I didn't really trust God. We really want to get to the core why we stroke and sleep and whoever, because we don't trust God. We'll get to that later. The problem is it saved me when I'm cheating and sleeping with her. I'm sleeping with the Father. And the Father is saying, why are you illegal and raping something that is not true? I'm telling you, you need to say this to yourself because it protects you. I need to keep saying it to myself. Even I'm married. I don't cheat. I don't not cheat because I love my wife. Hear me. I don't cheat because I love my wife, or don't cheat because I love my wife. Because if she gets on my nerves, I will cheat. I don't cheat on my wife is because I don't want to offend my father. And the reason why I don't want to offend him is because I got a chance to know him when I was single. And now I need him more because I'm married. And real quick, when they talked about sex, sex was jacked up to me because I misused it. Absolutely. Thanks be to God that he restores sex when you're married. Yes. The consequence of having sex before you're married is you will defile the bed. This is how it happens. I make love to my wife, and it's called love because it's worship. God is involved in sex when you're married. You can't call on him when you're stroking somebody you ain't married to. I can actually pray to God and say, Lord, bless what we're about to do because it's a part of worship. Now the danger is when I'm sleeping with my wife, my ex's imagery comes up in my mind. This is the reason why I gotta stop having sex before marriage. Because now when I make love to my wife, Lisa comes up.